Hello everybody, and welcome to another Kev Play. This is Kevin, and welcome to part 12 of our Crash Bandicoot and Sane Trilogy stream, and part 4 of the Crash Bandicoot 2 playthrough. Last time we completed everything in World 3, in the Warp Room 3, except for one gem, which we'll have to come back to. And we beat Tiny Tiger for now, and we're on Warp Room 4. So, alright, guess we'll jump right in. How's everyone's fine weekend, beginning of the weekend, I guess, Friday? There wasn't much that happened throughout the, there was kind of like some brouhaha that like the PS5 might be announced at CES. It's like basically Sony's I forgot what the acronym is. It's basically Sony's like trade show, I guess, presentation of all their products. I didn't think the PS5 was gonna get like shown or anything. Oh god, this level, when you get to this level and they start coming at you. As a kid, I used to dread this level just because this scared the crap out of me back when I was a kid. But yeah, they didn't reveal the PS5. Oh, even though we know the PS5 is gonna come out for the end of this year, probably for the holidays. There wasn't anything. They revealed the logo, which is something we could all guess what would have looked like. So that was cool, I guess. I've been missing this. Been craving some Crash. I'm still in Death Stranding, like still midway through. I'm liking it a lot more as I play. I think like it's like I can't really even give an opinion yet because it's very story driven, and obviously it's its own kind of experimental type of game. But I feel like I need to like finish the game and like allow some time to pass before I can really form an opinion on how like how the game impacted me. 2019, the only games that I've actually bought were CTR, which I have not played in this past week. But I think CTR might be my game of the year personally, because I just think it's so much more than just a remaster or rebuild of an old classic game. There's so much more features to it than I would have ever expected. The fact that I have like 49 characters out of 49 so far, compared to the original game's 15, and just like all the tracks that are being added and all like the new content that just is being supported by Minox, like it's its own game basically at this point. Oops. But that, and I also I got Days Gone in the summer, and honestly that game was very much better than I was expecting, because generally I'm kind of over the whole zombie like craze, like from like The Walking Dead. And first of all, The Walking Dead just, I think that show was always, and this is just my opinion, mediocre at best. Like if it has a great episode, it can't go 2 more episodes without like falling on its face in some way, with the plot or its characters just doing something completely bizarre. And yeah, and that show is basically just like a soap opera I feel like in way TV shows were designed to just keep going and going and going. Not in that sense, because obviously drama and characters, that's always going to be part of everything. And I'm not even knocking soap operas. Some soap operas are great, but a lot of people just think that genre is just bad. But trust me, there's some good ones. Like Twin Peaks is basically a soap opera in a way, or at least it plays on the genre a bit, the original, and it's incredible. But okay, there we go. What was I saying? But yeah, The Walking Dead is kind of like, for me, it's kind of like a just a revolving door cast. It's there's no like story other than all the characters are just gonna survive and they're just gonna keep going until the show just stops, like by some external for some external reason. Okay, do I want to go through here? I might as well. Let me take this crystal though with me. I'm honestly forgetting what this does. Does it take me to another area? God. Oh, I think this is just like to get some crazy lives. We'll do it anyway. Or, no, I think something happens at the end of this. We'll see. This is like the one move that there's no other use for in the game except for like this part, basically. I think you can still do it in Crash 3, but there's really no point to it. It's more just like a... It was really only designed for this part, I think, basically. I don't know how necessary this is, but whatever. But anyway, I was saying I got Days Gone and... Oh, God. I don't know if I want to go all the way over there. Oh, God, I gotta do this over again? I should have got that checkpoint. Alright, we're learning here, because... Obviously, I've played this game before, but it's stuff like this that that completely escapes me sometimes. Learning all these little, like, intricacies. Oh, God, sorry. I'm just, like, talking too much at this point. It's getting me killed. But yeah, Days Gone wasn't a bad game. I think review outlets gave it a bad rap because the copies that got shipped to reviewers was kind of like an old build of the game, and it needed to be patched, which I think is Sony's fault, basically. God. But no, I think once, like after a week or pretty much on the day, actually, it was like a day one patch. Everything was pretty good. I did run into some hiccups, like some glitches along the way that kind of got in the way, but the developer, Ben Studio, they fixed it, and they're still supporting that game. Overall, it was good though. It's not The Last of Us, but it's definitely unique. I liked, oh God, I like the idea of always having to be aware of like your motorcycle's like gas intake, making sure that it's always like refueled, and finding like gas cans. It makes no sense in that world to be driving a motorcycle, but it's so, honestly, the game is just so. It was such a fun game. I was able to just kind of like ignore that kind of like plot hole, I guess. I don't even necessarily call it a plot hole. I think it's just they're a bunch of bikers and they like to ride on their bikes, and whether they need to be quiet or not, it's not going to change anything. They are who they are. But I thought it was a great game though. I liked it. It was a little long, but God. Ooh, all right. Alright, this time I'm gonna get that checkpoint. I don't think... I think this might take me to, like, another level. If I get to the end. Or does it just transport me back? Because I feel like this is just for lives. But we'll see. Could use a mask. I think I had one before, though, and I wasted it. I never realized that there were tiki, like the stone tikis are on the side of, like, was that always in the original game? I don't think so. Or was that just, like, an artistic liberty that, Vicarious Visions took? Jesus, this is, oh my god. Okay, okay, this is definitely taking me somewhere, so... What's it gonna be? So we're probably gonna have to come back and do the gem. Alright, it's totally fly. Alright, let's just do it. Got the crystal, at least. Even though it doesn't really matter, we would've got it anyway if we were going for the gem again. But yeah, those are the 3 games I had for 2019 is CTR, Days Gone, and Death Stranding. And I think they're all great. I still want to get Control though. That was like a game I was actually was pretty much set on getting, but the only reason I didn't is because I heard that the frame it has like on the base, because I play on the base PS4. Oops. I play on the base PS4, so I heard that even like on the Pro, it was having like frame rate issues, because basically the game is like essentially like something that like if like the PS5 ran it, it'll do a lot better. But I think it was like such an ambitious game technically, with all the kind of like telekinesis powers and all that, that the PS4 just was struggling a bit. I think they patched it though, so it's a little bit better now. But I definitely just wanted to wait before and to make sure, because I want to play it properly if I do get it. I don't want to like have to feel like I'm not getting the full experience because of some technical bug or like performance issues. Okay. I always associate the jungle levels as like the fun, kind of relaxing like levels, but I feel like, oh, I should just spin those. And I always like it gets to a point in the game where you're like, where are those levels? Like they you kind of miss those levels, and then they give you this, and it's like kind of like a compromise you have to deal with, because you know nobody wants to be. Well, I shouldn't be lollygagging here. Oh, my brightness is up, so I guess I didn't realize that, because we should not see where we are right now. But you know what? Let's take it as a happy accident. Oh shoot! I'm gonna die. Yeah, the bonus is a checkpoint, right? Because really, I should be getting those. Body slam boxes without the fly. Oh, I think that was a problem with the Insane Trilogy, though, is that the fly is so much more glued to you. Like it's so much more. Oh, whoa, okay. That lizard just scared the crap out of me, so that was on me. Because in the original, you're able to avoid the fly, but in this one, it's like you have to be like hugging the wall, I think, in order to avoid it. So right now it's on the left. Let's see. All right, I think we're good. It's weird how... See, now if our darkness was... Or if our brightness was at the right setting, we would... This would be our indicator to stop... going forward once you hit the Wumpa Fruits, because obviously we're going to fall into a pit at some point. It's kind of weird how brightness settings... I guess in the PS1 era, the lighting was different. I don't think it mattered if you turned your brightness up. It was still like you were still in like in a dark area. Whereas in, you know, modern day, the lighting it runs on such a different engine, I guess. I do feel like we kind of robbed that level of its shtick, but I still had fun, if that counts for anything. And I hope you did. I hope you guys did too. I definitely enjoy the fly levels more than Crash Bandicoot 1's dark levels where you're using the mask. Even though I like the idea of using the mask, like I think that was a unique mechanic that I wouldn't have minded being brought back, but I think overall, as a player, I kind of just prefer the fly, so, and then I can the mask could be a separate thing. All right, let's go for the gem. Can we get the gem in this? Let's try it. That's the thing, is I'm forgetting which ones are going to be like the levels where we can't. I have a feeling like I'm forgetting which level is one where we can't get like a box gem or something, or if maybe we can get them. I don't know. That's the thing with this Crash Bandicoot 2 stream, is that I, for the most part, know what I'm doing, but I really am just winging it. I think what was tense in Crash Bandicoot 1 stream is that since I don't have editing software, those levels where I had to do it all in one shot without dying was very tense. Not just for me, but for you guys, because nobody wants to see me play the same level over and over and over. But for me, like personally, for me, what's tense with Crash 2 is I'm trying to beat this. I'm trying to do each warp room in 1 hour. That's been kind of my personal, like, just for format's sake. That's been my goal. So I don't know. Obviously, it wouldn't, like, if I failed that in some way, I would just. God, I'm rushing it. If I failed that in some way, it wouldn't matter to anyone. I would still continue in however long it takes. But I don't know. It's just been my little goal, and so far we've been successful with the first 3 warp rooms in terms of what we can get from each one before we proceed to the next. Alright. This part is always just like driven me crazy. Like just that gap you have to jump with those metal guys. Because I never feel like I earned the jump I made. Like even when you make it across, I don't feel like I did the right thing at all in order to get across. I feel like I with the depth perception that I should have fell into the pit, or I should have got hit by the spikes. Like look at this, like, and you can't do your super jump, or else you'll hit your head on the ceiling and you'll actually fall into the pit, or into the like lava or whatever it is. So you have to do a regular jump, but it doesn't feel like the gap is like, um... It doesn't feel like it can support just a normal jump. It feels like you would actually need like a longer jump. Okay, so we did this. We went backwards, just making sure there's nothing... Okay, good. For the bonus. I suspect I'm going to be playing CTR soon in terms of the Grand Prix because... Oh. Oops. Because the next Grand Prix is going to be up soon. I think it's called Rustland, from what fans have like found out from like data mines or whatever. I don't know what it's gonna be. At this point, I have like I don't really know any more Crash characters than what they could give us. Besides like the lab assistant, who I hope makes it in, and more Spiral characters I hope make it in. Oops! I was trying to do my slide spin jump, and I failed. God, we only 22 minutes basically, and we're only on... I guess we did the fly level, but I don't know. I think towards the end, these warp rooms take a lot more time to do. Oh god. I don't feel happy about this. Okay, maybe I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. That was like seat of your pants, just hoping everything works out. I don't like this because they go on like a little angle. How am I looking? Maybe this gets us our... Alright, I guess we're gonna make it. Oh. Ooh. Alright. We earned the dance. We have to see it through. Alright, digging it. New level type. Can't say that I ever really found myself excited for these. Like, I actually do like them, but back in the day, these were the levels that, like, kind of, like, were the deciding factor of whether you were going to actually beat the game or not, because I feel like the timing, like, they're so timing based, like with the beehives and the electric fences and all that, and just like this, it's like very random. And plus, there's a lot of secrets to uncover with these levels. I always forget if it's behaving or digging it, that which one is, you know, holds which secret. It's basically going forward in the same environment as the boulder levels, or the, you know, the polar unbearable. But it's like, oh, if you're gonna go forward, we're gonna make it interesting. And in a way, the bees are kind of like in the spirit of the boulder, where you kind of have to, my bad, where you kind of have to keep moving. We haven't come to the bees yet, though. Come on, come on. I'm just... Ugh. I'm not proud of that. I love these bonuses compared to the to the first game. It's just so much more wide open and the camera's pulled back and much more greater because the first game is more in your face, like it's meant to be kind of in your face puzzle. Like this is like you versus you, like it's bouncing on boxes or don't kind of like tension. Whereas this is like you got ground to run on, and but it's still puzzle-esque. Oh, how do I get up there? No, those four are the 4 nitros. Okay. Oh, I don't think you. Maybe you can get up there. I don't know. Oops. I'm playing this on a Friday, by the way, so I've come off of work. It's been a long day, so I can forgive. Oh, there's a death route, and there's probably boxes over there, isn't there? We'll have to see. See, this is what I mean. It's like I have to learn by doing and remember. Whoa. Okay. Always check as high as you can on those bouncies. You can always spin the bees. I did not know that as a kid, by the way. Because I was like, why would he even want to touch a bee? Of course you're gonna die. Oh! This I always loved. I like the kind of like animation, the more modern animation of this. Alright. Ah, I think I have to like go backwards. I don't think I can even do this technically. I knew you could spin the bees when you're... Oh my god, my X button just like delayed. I know you can spin the bees when you're underground, but I never knew as a kid you could do it, you know, when you're above ground. I feel like I don't feel good about this level in terms of the gem right now. 90 lives. Now, is there boxes back here? We can't even tell, because we'll need the platform. I know that's a secret too. God. Oh, God. I'm gonna see if we're gonna see our way to the gem, and then we're gonna come back to this guy. We should be able to get this gem. I love how diverse the enemies are in this one. There's like the stone thing that like changes form, and the bees, and the guy with the mallet. Come on. I've only been stung... I was stung by a bee... Let me tell you that every time I've been stung by a bee. First time I was like probably like 3 years old, maybe... Yeah, probably around 3. I was like playing like a milk carton box. Don't ask. I don't know why. Like, it was like a cardboard box though, and I remember like I was playing it as if it was like a car or something, and then I remember just looking to the right and seeing, God, did I really miss? What did I miss? All right, we're gonna go back and just go to that. But yeah, I just saw like a bee like resting on the right side of the cardboard box, and the next thing I knew, I was stung. Like, I think this. Oh, the next time, from my memory. Okay, here we go. Secret. The next time from my memory, I was reaching under a slide, and then I felt something like crunchy, like a ball. So of course, like my kid instinct. Oh, here we go.
Crash, I haven't got much time. Cortex has almost completed the new space station. Something's not right with his statements. Beware the tricks he's
Alright. Something's wrong with the space station, apparently. Coco, you're crazy. Here's our way to that Road to Ruin level. In order to get the other gem. But yeah, as you can expect, the thing I was reaching under the slide was a wasp's nest, and look how mean this is that they put TNT in here. It's basically the same concept. Don't go just, you know, the same way you don't go spinning into a mound of crates because you don't know what might bite you, like a TNT is. I don't know, I'm confusing my metaphor here, but basically don't reach under slides and feel around for things that you don't know might be lying in wait. But it was only one wasp that stung my hand. Even though it was a whole nest of them. Not a fan of, I'm not usually like a guy who's, gets all, freaked out by bugs, but, and honestly, bumblebees aren't even that bad. They won't bother you at all, and if they even did, if they sting you, they'll just like, it's more of a defense mechanism, because once they sting you, they end up dying. But, so is the gem? Oh, this is for the box gem. Okay. I'm hoping that's all of it. But yeah, wasps and like yellow jackets, I'm not a fan of though, because they will like sting you multiple times and for no apparent reason sometimes too. I haven't been stung though in like my adult years. But as a kid, I think that's what made me kind of freaked me out about those B levels in Crash, is that I knew what it was like to get stung when you're a kid. If you've never been stung by a bee, all the power to you. It's not that bad, but it's just it's not good. I think we're making good progress so far. I am kind of disappointed I didn't realize that I need the death root for digging it in order to get the box gem. But whatever, can't all be perfect. I always like to do little dances on my way back, or whenever this platform takes you. I don't know. I was weird. I was always a weird person when it came to that. Alright. We're almost in the clear here. Boom. Alright, we got it. Oh! I spoke too soon. Oh, for a second I was like, why is... I think in the original game, the gem pops once you open those doors. But in this game, I think it... Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I haven't played the original in quite a while. But it's not something to sneeze at. Go play the original PS1 versions if you can actually get your hand on it, because it's definitely worth it. There's definitely little differences that kind of go a long way compared to the Sane Trilogy. That's not knocking an Sane Trilogy, it's still great, but like, you know what I mean. There's always going to be a charm to the original games that... Okay, so we're going to do digging it, and we have to do it without dying before the death root. See, I guess the hint never told me that there was a death root here, so I kind of just went in willy-nilly. Me being a hypocrite again. Because if you remember me in the first part of this Crash Bandicoot Part 1 that we did, the first episode of this Kev Plays in general, I'd say I don't like the fact that they put hints in the loading screen. Not that I'm against it, but you know what I mean. Like, there's certain hints that are completely better to be found out on your own. Okay, so let's not die. Like, these levels were the weirdest of the... Like, once you got to these levels in the 4th warp room, you were pretty far into this game, and it was a trip. Like, this is a trippy stage. Because it's just like a mishmash of like different things that kind of don't have any consistent theme to them. Electric fences, flowers that spit mines at you. I used to think they were like beans, like explosive beans. Back when I was in the original one, it looks more like beans. These look like green little like blob things. Alright, we got 2 masks, so we should be able to get through this part. Okay. I still want to know if I, because we did get all the boxes for this bonus, but there was like a little section where you can go up. I wonder if like there's like lives you can get or something from that. I don't know. You'll see. You remember? It's still up. It's still the same episode. I think it's like you can use this. Oh, I think I can do it. Let's just do it, because I'm kind of curious. Ah. Oh, it's all there, but I think that was our shot to do it. There's no way we can do it now. Unless, no. Alright. Checkpoint. Let's get to this. Did I dive in that pit for the first time last time? And that, wait. Now this level is a pain because I know what's gonna happen now. We have to actually backtrack. So we're gonna backtrack back to the fork. Thankfully, these bees are doable in terms of, God. Thank God for our 2 masks. It's doable in terms of backtracking. You can always just spin the bee, and you can hear it when it's coming, so... Now, in the original, trying to body slam these flowers, like, you had to be, like, pinpoint precise in the middle, or else you were gonna get a... Or else the game would, kill you. Whoa. God, I'm not liking this. Do I want to, like, backtrack through here? I don't like the depth perception of this. Okay. That was a miss. Okay, we got a checkpoint. Extra gem. Alright, we're gonna backtrack through the part that... I don't know, this is gonna be annoying. Because we need a checkpoint. Do I want to get this checkpoint? You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Maybe this was a sign that they didn't want you to backtrack through this way, but I always did it anyway. Maybe it's the harder way. Oh, we can do it. It's probably better because we have the ground to barrel through. We can actually spin these things too. B? I thought a B was gonna come. Guess it comes here. Okay, I'll take that. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Damn it. Alright, at least we got the checkpoint. This probably is the way they want you to do it. Ooh. Caught the end of my spin there. Okay, I think we basically did it. I think we did it. Fork in the road. Alright. Alright, let's go this way. I want to time this better. I feel like they I don't know. I miss the mechanic of burrowing underground. I wish they brought that back for Crash 3. Well, Crash 3 has so much going on for it, though, in terms of different things to do. So I guess can't have everything. Alright. Two more. Beautiful. They should bring those hammer guys back. Well, I guess that's the lab assistant no matter what. I was gonna say for CTR. That's why there's so many skins available that you could have if the lab assistant joins the roster. Alright, now we got it. Alright. Should be able to get another level in. Oh god, Cold Hard Crash. I don't know which one will be faster to do. Cold Hard Crash, Behaving, or Behaving, yeah. And what's the other one? Ruination. You know what, let's just go for Cold Hard Crash. 13 minutes to do Cold Hard Crash. Considered to be... Now, there is a death route, I think. I think that's what it just said. This is considered to be the hardest level in this game. So... let's do it. Oh my god. I'm getting fancy. I really hope I don't die too much on this. And it looks like my goal of completing each warp room in an hour isn't gonna hold for this one, but I'm still satisfied with how we... because I didn't expect... Warp Room 4 is definitely, I think, the most loaded in terms of backtracking and death routes. I'm guessing this is going to be a 6-part series for Crash 2 in terms of 6 hours, but I don't know if it's going to be 6 hours. Oh, oops. I'm jumping the gun. I don't expect it to be 6 hours, maybe 5.5 hours, but we'll see. So I'm in the death route, right? Okay. Come on. We're not even at the hard part yet. I'm pretty sure you have to like go backwards at some point. I don't know. Some nonsense. Or are we in the normal part? I don't even know. I forgot where we are. I don't think this is the death route. Whoa, I got stuck. Oh man, you could already tell how this is gonna go. Alright, I just gotta focus. Come on. What's going on? It's like I'm triggering it, but I shouldn't be. Come on! I mean, I know that I was too close, but I think I'm losing it. Oops. You didn't think I was gonna make that, did you? Well, I didn't think so either. Alright, we're in the normal level. For some reason I thought we were in the death route already. I think I'm just hoping that I was in the death route so we can get this over with. Not that I'm not enjoying ourselves, I just hope we can do this in an hour. And I like to get all these goodies as much as I can. I think we have so many lives to begin with, so... Ooh! I just wanted a life. That's all I wanted. Okay. I think this TNT is what you used to cause people to like finish the game without getting that one box left, because that one TNT is kind of separated from the others. So they would, I don't know, they would miss that one. At least I would sometimes. Okay. We're not at the hard part yet. Oh, no! Okay. Okay. Wait, you can I died? What? Oh, I did die, of course. Yeah, I know. I'm so out of it right now. You know what? Let's just do Ruination, because I feel like that's gonna... We're gonna tackle Cold Hard Crash for the next one. We have the green gem, right? Oh yeah, we do. That was from the sewer level. Watch out for this. It's when they put the nitro behind the first boxes you need to get. That's when you know this level's not messing around. I'm not gonna even question how I survived that. No complaints. I don't feel like I jumped on him. Like I jumped into him, but like it counted as a jump on him. I don't know. Oh, I should have ran through it. I knew that was gonna happen, but I didn't think it was gonna... Oops. What can you do? Ah, I was trying to... God. I think I'm, like, tired right now. Maybe you can tell because I'm just droning on and on and on. We're doing this. I'm finishing this level. Oh my god. Now I'm just rushing it. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Alright. Just gotta take it easy. We gotta focus. Regroup. Green gem. Path. Uncharted territory. So much for that. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Alright. This is kind of a depth perception thing. I'm probably just gonna spin the logs. I was waiting for his fire to go out so I didn't want to jump all the way to the right. This is a little... okay. I think I'm just getting intimidated by my goal to end this within the hour, but I'm just gonna take it slow. Okay, this is easy enough. Let's do it. Oh man, it's like they sped it up a little bit for the second part, the rate in which the logs come. God. They're really laying it on thick here. You know what? We'll do it next time. I'm gonna go for the crystal. And I think the box gem? Simple enough. I don't like how unresponsive the crouch button is in this version. Like, I'm pressing it and then I don't have a reason to come back here, do I? No. I'm pressing it and it just doesn't respond as quickly, and then it just causes me to like stay still. Now Crash 1 has taught us how to do this. We should be able to do it fine. And of course, we've learned nothing. You know what? I'm gonna say... Let's not even do the box gem. Let's just go for the crystal. We'll do it all next time. God! Okay. I think this level just wants to punish me for everything that I'm trying to do. Like, I think it's all on me, obviously, but... Oh my god. I'm sorry. I understand nobody even is watching this. At this point. If you're rooting for me to die... This is one of those streams where you might want to just root for me to die because it's just so hilarious that I'm just getting pummeled. I went into this really thinking I could just breeze right through it, but I forgot the difficulty gets a lot more raised in these later levels. In this fourth warp room. Oh. Okay. Let's just get that crystal. We haven't even seen it yet. We haven't had a stream where it just ends in a whimper in a while, so... And I think that's what kind of makes these a little unique, is that... You never know how these are going to end. There's our crystal. Why? I don't know. Okay, we will do this next time. I promise. We will do it right, with a clear head. Which will probably be tomorrow. But we have a crystal. Did we get a message? No. Alright. Everybody, has been a wonderful Friday. If you enjoyed this, well, I hope you enjoyed it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe to Kev Plays. And, follow me on my channel, Huts123 is my name on PS4, and that is it. I hope everyone has a wonderful Friday, rest of your, and we'll see you on Saturday. Goodbye, everyone.